What if I told you you can add two numbers without using plus operator? It sounds impossible, but this exactly problem is asked normally in problem solving to test bit manipulation, binary understanding, and low level operation, real computer logics. So, and today's we are going to master this problem like binary visualization, dry code, bit by bit explanation, and tricks to solve this question and an optimized C++ solution. So get ready because this is one of the coolest bit manipulation problem on LeetCode. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Priya. Today we are going to solve question number 2235. Add two integer. We solve this with plus and without using plus operator. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video we visually explanation, animation and beginner friendly logic and optimize approach. So whether you are preparing for problem solving and practice the problem solving, so you are in the right place. And if you are new here, make sure subscribe because we uploading the coding content regularly. That's now let's understand the problem what's had given. Here given two integer num1 and num2. We return the sum of the integer. But our task these two integers without using plus. We use a plus operator is easily, but without using plus is not a possible. But we try to make it possible and make it perfect. So instead we solve this problem bit manipulation and binary operation. Let's given an example num I equal to num1 we take first has a 12, then we take num2 equal to 5. Yet the sum is 17, num1 is 12 and num2 is 5 and the sum is written is given the sum num1 plus num2 means 17. But we are not allowed to use a plus operation. So how do computer actually perform additionally internally? That's the real concept that concept want to test. Now let's start with a deep knowledge. We know that the binary of 3 is 0 1 1 and the binary of 5 is 1 0 1. Now this solution use three important operations. First XOR, then second and then take a left shift. Now the big question is what to do actually do. So XOR perform addition without carry. And for example, here given we sum 3 and 5. The 3 XOR means binary is 0 1 1 and 5 is 1 0 1. That answer give 1 1 0, which means it becomes a 6. But wait, actual answer should be 8. Why to get 6? Because XOR ignores carry. So we use a AND operation. Now AND operator find carry bits. For example, we take 3 plus 5 means that binary of 3 is 0 1 1 and binary of 5 is 1 0 1. But it gives the AND operation is 0 0 1 means carry equal to 1. Then we take another operator means left shift operator. Now we shift carry left means become when having 0 0 1 we shift double shift means left one side it becomes 0 1 0 which means 2. Now we repeat this process. Then we add means 6 plus 2 having add 8 means the given input means num1 equal to 5 plus num1 equal to 3. The sum is 8. Here again using XOR and shift and eventually carry becomes 0. Now let's visually the entire algorithm in real time. Has simulation run, XOR calculate addition without carry and generates carry and left shift moves carry left side. And this the binary block update live saved step by step. This exactly how computer internally perform this additional. Now, before start, we write a code. We visual the code how it's work. So it's a visual representation. Here we take num1 has a 3 and num2 has a 5. Now simulation. Here given Here given num1 and num2. Num1 is 3. The binary representation of num3 means 3 is 0011 and binary representation of 5 is 0101 and the carry is now 0. When we start, then iteration start from 0, then num1, then num2, then it's carry or not, then given operation. Now we start that. Here iteration 1, it gives num1 is 3, then num2 having 5, then the carry 1 is 1 means find the carry using AND operation. After that having we use the XOR method of num1 and num2 represent, then num1 become 6 and num2 become 5 and its carry 1. After that, num1 becomes 6 if the operation given of has a left shift, then num2 become 2 and carry is 1. After that, here iteration go to second one means num1 is now also 6 and num2 is carry find carrying and using and num2 is 2 then carry is 2. Here it's continues going and the at the end is the sum is having 8. The visual presentation of the given binary sum without using plus representation. So now let's start the code. Here with plus operator we write, after that we this sum without using plus operator. So first we write plus operator, then we return num1 plus num2. It's run. It's the given example, right? Means it's plus operator work. But we solve this question without using plus operator. So here we first we run a while loop that check num not equal to 0. Num2 means num2 not equal to 0. After that we take int carry. So we write carry equal to, it's having num1 and num2 means binary form, it's check num1 and num2. So here we write num1 and num2. After that we take a num1 having XOR method, so num1 equal to num1 XOR num2. After that, we take this left shift 1. So we write num2 equal to carry, carry. We shift left side 1 shift. So we write left side 1. After that, we return the num2. Means not num2, num1. That the sum of the num1 plus num2 having written. So here we return num1. Now given example test case to check its code work or not. Given example test cases are passed. Now we try run the code. Uh, we take an example has uh, num1 equal to 3 and num2 equal to 5. So here we take example num1 equal to 3, then num2 equal to 5. This is the example. Now we start an iteration from starting point. Then we write here start start. After that here num1 is 3, then num2 is 5, its carry is now dash. After start, we start from the iterator. First iterator we take. Here we write the code has num1 and num2 means the binary operator according to that wise. Here the binary operation for 3 and 5. First we check for we write num1 has a 3. For that 3 here binary operation is 1 then 1 and for 5 here we write 1 then here 1 and another one is 0 0. It's a binary operation of 5 and above one is binary operation of 3. We write num1 and num3 means we check the and one. So here the and one is. Here we write that num1 equal to num1 XOR num2. So here num1 XOR num2, the given answer here we write. Now we write here that num1 equal to num1 XOR num2. According to that wise, here write and the code here having 0 means one answer is. After that after that here we write it's also 1 means here is 2 plus 2. After that uh, here is 0 1 and here is also 1 means here having a 3 plus means total is 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6 means num1 become here a 6. So here we write num1 is 6 and num2 become we write here num2 equal to carry shift left shift forward 1. So here num2 become so here we write num2 become 1 after carrying. So become 2 and the carry 1 is 1. After that we go second iterator has 2. So here same as above type we solve then num1 become 4 and num2 also become 4 then its carry is 2. So we write here the carry is 2. After that we go the next iterator means a third iterator. Here same as above we solve then its given num1 is 0 and num2 having 8 to solve has above one we carry forward means here num2 equal to carry left side forward has a 1. So here num2 become of this question is 8. Here 8. After that here carry is 4. At the end here the final we write means here num1 is 0 name means here num1 become 8 now the final answer and num2 becomes 0 and the carry is 0 means the final answer we write the written one num1. Here the sum of the num1 plus num2 is 8. This is the right hand of this code. Now we submit the code. Here total 262 out of 262 test cases are passed. To this question, the time complexity of this question is OF1 because integer has a fixed number of bits and the space complexity of this question is OF1. No extra piece is used to this question. Let's summarize everything quickly. Today we learn bit manipulation and binary addition and carry handling, XOR logic and low level computer operation. Now here the most important understand XOR addition without carry and carry generation, and left seed move carry left side, and all together this perfectly simulate real addition internally. This is exactly how computer exactly perform addition at hardware level. Common mistake normally do when solving the question as a beginner: do not understand why XOR is used, forget carrying shifting, and get confused with binary operation. But once you understand carry plus XOR plus Swift, the entire problem becomes easy. Whenever normally asked in problem solving without using plus, without using arithmetic operation, bit manipulation only, immediately about no, XOR and bit shifting. This pattern appears very frequently in normally in problem solving. If this video help you understand bit manipulation clearly, like the video, subscribe for daily DSA and LeetCode content, comment the next problem you want to solve me, and if you enjoy this animated visual explanation, make sure you turn to notification bell, because we are building one of the best beginner friendly coding community. Thank you for watching. Keep coding, keep learning, keep improving. See you in the next video. Thanks.